Hi guys, welcome back. Just a quick video to give you an update of what we're doing. We're just test fitting the engine in here. I thought I'd give a quick video and hopefully give some pointers. A few things to look for when you're fitting the engine is obviously locations of filters, things you need access to, because you don't just put an engine in and not be able to work on it. You know, you got to watch where your exhaust manifold go, because you don't want to be buying custom exhaust manifolds and then custom this and custom that. It becomes very expensive. Something people neglect is once you've bought them once, it's fine, but if they break in 3 or 4 years times, you then have to source a new one. So we'll be trying to use as many genuine original either Range Rover or Defender parts to keep this engine easier to maintain in the future. Other things to watch for is obviously gearbox mounts, etc., making sure that you can get power steering pipes in, things like that. I mean, all fairly obvious stuff, but one thing that a lot of people overlook doing this is the position of the engine in the engine bay. You really want to get the engine all the way back as far as you can in the engine bay. The reason for this is weight over the front axle and stronger springs, which is a solution that people do often, actually makes the rear axle lighter. So you really change the handling characteristics of the car, which is something you don't want to do, especially putting a more powerful engine in. So we'll put it in, we'll put it as low as we can without interfering with anything to keep the prop shafts straighter, because we're putting more power through them, and we're going to obviously have it further back, so hopefully the whole car takes the weight much nicer, so it will handle better. If the weight's forward, as I was said before, what happens is that the car actually pivots. So the extra weight you put on the spring actually lifts the back of the car up, so you're lightening the back of the car. So you can see the position in the engine is the most important thing. Limited access is less important, but obviously if you prepare for it, we're going to modify the bulkhead here, we'll modify the bulkhead here to give us plenty of room. We will actually do it by cutting the panels out as a square. We'll invert them into a box into the engine, but into the footwell, and then that will give loads of room. The room not only makes better access, it also helps with air going around an engine, because air likes to come in and go round and out. It doesn't go out the bottom like people think, because you're driving along and there's air going 80 miles an hour under your car, 80 miles an hour around your car, and it kind of gets drawn out in negative pressures down here. So just a few things to consider. We'll maybe do a time lapse of us fitting it, or show you how we're going to make the brackets and mounts. We'll be using genuine rubber mounts for it, as they've worked for 20 years for Land Rover, and we'll be making brackets to the chassis to suit our positioning. Speak to you soon, give you an update. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.
Hi guys, it's Stephen at Just Land Rover again. Today we've got 4.2, which is in a Range Rover Classic 1993, and she's an LSE, which is 108-inch wheelbase instead of the original 100-inch wheelbase, which gives you an extra 8 inches of legroom in the back. Now this is a superb model, which is really original. It hasn't been played with too much. We've got the saggy roof line in and the usual. Someone's cut out the rear roof line in for 6x9 instead of the original 6-inch. We've got the 6-inch speakers in the front, which also aren't original, but it's actually a really clean example of this sort of vehicle, because you don't get many. Most of them have been played with. This one's even got the original wheels on, which have been refurbished. Now we will be restoring this vehicle, and it has got the same engine as what we're putting into our Defender project. This one has a couple of running issues, which we will be making videos about shortly. It also needs to have the dashboard out, because it doesn't have any heater matrix at the moment, because they all got cut out, because the heater matrix inside actually exploded. So that should be a nice video. Hopefully it can help some of you guys out if you've got a Range Rover Classic and you need to change your own heater matrix. Might be able to save yourself some time learning how to do that. Yeah, we will be, as I said, doing a lot of videos on this, restoring it. Hopefully it will help you guys out. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.